think I'm back. I can't tell. I don't know what happened. Everything said that my stream turned off, but there was no evidence of my stream getting shut off, so I'll take that as a sign to just go ahead and wrap shit up. I'll play one more game, see if I can't get anybody back. That's so weird. Nothing indicates that my stream cut off. It just died. This is weird. Nobody is on my live now. Okay, well, Twitch is saying... at least Twitch is saying I'm live. So there's that. Let's say AFK just because. Try and figure out what the hell's going on.
The world shall be watching.
YouTube says I'm live. I didn't get a ban notice on TikTok that it hasn't said anything, that I've been bananaed. So weird. Why did that happen?
Prove your worth.
What in the world is going on here?
You have my support.
So Streamlabs is saying I'm now live. I've got people from TikTok joining me.
Your efforts have borne fruit.
All right, whatever. I'll play one more game, and if anyone's here, then great. And if not, c'est la vie.
You have my support.
Easy enough.
I admire your success. You fought well.
Austin, thank you for those likes. really bizarre situation that just befell me, so I appreciate the reassurance. It's really weird. Lame. Hey, Becky.
I admire your success.
Becky, you're the only one here. Something happened with my stream. It sort of like turned itself off, but I didn't get any notifications about the stream being dead. I had to physically restart the stream just to get it to turn back on. Like, I'm not really sure what happened. It's actually kind of befuddling, and if I'm very honest, it's frustrating as hell.
Are a scarce resource these days.
Yay, private stream. Not yet. Hatterson, I have to keep talking to you about Kushil's Dart. No one else knows about this book, and it's killing me because of how good it is. Fedra was just named ambassador, and she was like, I can't be the ambassador. I'm a bloody hoe. And the queen was like, nah, fam, you're going to be an ambassador. Okay, thanks.
We exist in a delicate balance.
What up, Patrick?
The battle rages eternal. A new star shines.
I'm just going to collect Quillbores like they're going out of style.
Find gems in the rough.
Frank? I know you want to go out, Frank, but I want you to say hi to the stream first. Oh, yeah, I play duos. Just not today, but I definitely play duos. Put me down, large one. Large one, I do not like this. Put me down.
You hunt well.
Hoi. Bonjour, Reg. Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va comme ça? Ça va mal?
A fine performance.
More like waving a smiley. The dot of the eye is the hand. Oh! I get that. Thank you for the explanation, though. Obviously, I wasn't getting that. But that is an excellent explanation, and I appreciate it.
I have more to offer.
Watch out!
And so the cycle pauses.
Anomaly. Get a copy of the first card you buy. My quest reward. Same one. 3 gold, a golden. Wow.
I admire your success.
Love Quillbores. Patrick, thank you for that follow. Love Quillbores, especially if there are also beasts.
A fine performance.
No, I definitely want that. And I definitely want that.
That will serve you well.
These aren't bad either. Next turn we can level. Oop.
That will serve
Hang
you
on.
well.
Almost forgot about you.
This place makes me feel tingly.
Perhaps hire another.
I don't know. Seems pretty strong.
Your efforts have borne fruit.
I am perfectly happy with that tie. Not a concern.
Though you may
Need that. Hang on.
fight on.
Okay, now we're cooking.
It will
We might have always
fulfill
been
its
cooking,
duty.
honestly.
A wise addition.
There we go. And you can be first. Yeah, that's fine. Next turn, I'll level. Schlevel.
Your efforts have borne fruit.
Oh, another undead build. Those are strong. He's already got his horse, too. I have concerns. It's a good hit. Fortunate hit. That was unfortunate. That was massively unfortunate. Take a casual extra 5 damage, no big deal.
The battle rages eternal.
Well, the good news is I can't die here. So I might as well just sit. Bad news is I gotta kill 80 seconds. How's everybody doing? Anybody else feeling the existential dread of being asked to go into the office and clock in and do business while the world appears to be on the precipice of yet another massive destructive force?
How do I attract all these minions? 2 words. Endless anima.
I'm a writer. I sleep in my office and don't have time for a clock. And don't have a time clock. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Hatterson. I forgot. I can see the stream again. Yay! Yeah, I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. Ended up coming in second place. It was a pretty good battle. What was weird is that the game not the game, not any of my either of my streams? Anyway, nothing indicated that anything was wrong. So I saw you guys being like, oh no, it's frozen. And then I had to go and physically turn the stream off and turn it back on. Because obviously it wasn't there. But that was really weird.
New strength. It was time to make a change.
Nice.
Blood gems? What blood gems? Gems are a scarce resource these days.
Very nice. That should do it. Damn close to it.
Twist and twine.
Better with them piggies? I mean, I just came in second with them piggies, so winning seems on the menu. I don't have to worry about... I shouldn't have to worry about slight. Lagging bit, I guess. Oh, it happens. It happens. There's like a 10-second delay anyway.
Your efforts have borne fruit.
Wow, those are very lucky hits for me. Holy Lord. I mean, that's a fine tie, because I'll eventually outscale him, no problem.
How will you prepare?
I guess I can nix this if need be. Tie better than eating damage. Well, yes, of course. Thank you for that, bruh. Bruh over here with the commentary of the century. You know, a tie is better than losing.
Perhaps hire another.
Magical. Thank you, sir. I would not have been able to piece that one together with not for your love and help.
Hey, watch out. I'm thinking.
You're welcome, Rick. Ah, I appreciate you. Jackass. You jackass.
Hey, watch out. I'm thinking here. This place makes me feel tingly.
For this build, or is there something going on that you're specifically excited for? How the hell do you spell chauffeur? Chauffeur. Oh, for Happy Gilmore 2? I am not excited about Happy Gilmore 2. I did not need another Happy Gilmore movie. But if you're excited, I'm happy for you, man. I'm sure it's going to be hilarious. No Adam Sandler sequel has been good. I'm trying to think of an Adam Sandler sequel at all that was good. He doesn't have a lot of sequels in general.
Admire your success.
I like every Adam Sandler movie, all of them, even Jack and Jill. Even Jack and Jill. Wow. Well, all right. Man said he likes what he likes. You're done. You're done. Ooh, top 3, though.
You fought well, mortal. I have saved the best for now.
How did I whiff so hard? Damn. So, is the topic? No. I mean, you can talk about it, but I don't care. Wayne, thank you for that follow. Scam Murloc always feels bad. It can. Like, I understand why people feel annoyed about Scam Murloc. I don't particularly care. I'm not particularly mad about it. I don't really need that anymore. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. It's so far out. I'll be honest with you. Whatever's going on as far as the war effort is so far out of my ability to even look at it that I'm not concerned. And not because I think good things are happening, but simply because I just don't have time and I don't have energy to care. I still got to go to work this morning, just like I do every other day of the week. I'm still working 3 jobs. I'm still doing all the things I did last week. Now it's just sort of, okay. To be very honest, it's all but impossible for a third world war to happen in terms of actuality. What people don't really understand about the First and Second World Wars were there was a bunch of treaties signed by a bunch of smaller countries that when the 2 smaller countries went to war, a larger country had to help the smaller company, and then another country, and basically it was like a giant domino effect. And quite honestly, those kind of situations don't really happen anymore. So the idea of there being a world war at this point is pretty impossible. Will there always be wars? I mean, humans have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that they're capable of going to war over anything at any time, anywhere. But as far as an actual world war is concerned, it is very unlikely. You can always just go sign up for the military now, you know, it's a volunteer army. You don't have to wait to get drafted. If you want to participate in the military, you're welcome to. I tried, and I was told no because my knees are shot. Of course, that was 25 years ago, but it is what it is.
A wise addition.
Blood gems? What blood
You just effectively said NATO doesn't exist? That's all NATO does. Smaller countries get picked on, and then World War III breaks out. I want you to take a look at what the UN and NATO does, and get back to me.
Poking one fish back.
Bruh, I'm not gonna get into this with you. There is 1,000,000,000%. The B-2 bomber has always looked amazing. It looked amazing in the 90s when they originally developed it, and I used to have it on my wall as a poster. But I'm not going to even begin to explain to you the amount of propaganda you've been fed to believe that there was actually any amount of nuclear material being brought together to form a bomb. I was here the first time we did all this. It was called the desert. It was called us going back to Iraq. I will absolutely believe any amount of actual evidence presented, but I'm going to need presented evidence. Hey, good morning, Dave.
None shall surpass you.
Bruh, ask yourself this question. If you have to ask a random streamer on TikTok if there was the material necessary to create a weapon of mass destruction that enormous, what does that already tell you? If it's taking me, some random jabron on TikTok, to remind you that you don't have any evidence that any of this was happening, it might be because there's no evidence. You're older than me, you got knowledge. If the evidence is, trust me, bro, I have terrible news.
This is the time for results.
I was there when Colin Powell brought out a small amount of yellow or cake uranium. I was there. I watched that happen live, and I went, that doesn't really look like anything to be... What? And they're saying they have lots of this stuff in Iraq? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the trust me bro mentality is just not going to be anything that I'm going to be down for again. Because again, I saw this playbook happen in real time. Like, I'm old enough to remember how this all went down when we went to war in Iraq. It is literally the exact same. Nah, man, it's really bad. You got to just trust me. And then we go, oh, word? Can you show us any evidence that we need to verify this stuff? And then it's always met with, well, hang on now. You're asking a lot when you're asking for basic evidence. Like, let's calm down a minute, okay? You're asking for rudimentary basic evidence, and we just can't do that. Oh, you can't? No, of course not. That's ridiculous. Why would we ever do such a thing? Getting actual evidence. That's silly. You're silly. Don't be silly. Don't be silly? No, don't be silly. That's silly. You're being silly. And Keith, I'm not even sure they have 60%. I don't know. All I know is that no one is giving me actual physical evidence. So until somebody says to me, hey, you don't have to clock into work today because we're all going to this bunker and it's going to be, you know, something really to worry about, I'm not going to pay any attention. I'll tell you this much, though, bruh. We've been worried about them reinstating the draft for literally 25 years, my dude. I was very much alive when those planes hit those towers, and we thought it was going to happen then, and it didn't happen then. And if it didn't happen then, probably not going to happen now. Oh, well, absolutely, Keith. I see your point. So, Keith, you're saying we can't be certain of what? But we do know for sure that the answer was no. At least for now. I hear what you're saying, Keith. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I watched Tower 2 fall in real time. So, I'm beyond this stuff. I understand why people are freaked out. I understand why everybody is upset. I understand why people are worried. I know that it's making for really good news coverage, and people are really excited to make money off fear because that's what they do. And I say this as a child of two newspaper reporters. I understand that you're scared. I understand that you're terrified, and I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Now is a good time to be really worried about what in the hell is going on. That's the point.
The cycle pauses.
Yeah, that's the point. There's this really old comic book called Deviate. Let me see if I can find a copy. Hang on.
Your strength is eternal.
Here's a random issue. This is one of my favorite comics of all time. It's called Deviate. And it's basically... My other phone, I go on to... okay. It's basically all about a group of teen superheroes who are like baddies. It's sort of like a group of evil superheroes or anti-heroes. That's the word I was looking for. And they're recruited by the government, and they're like that one squad that is about Sue and about sliding. Now selling spoilers $100 a pop. Shut up, Hatterson. Hatterson is, of course, from the future, he says. So he knows what's going to happen. At any rate, in an issue of Deviate, the kids are being told that they have to go to this crazy place in the middle of the desert and find this monstrous group of villains and destroy them, take them out. And when they get there, they find that the group of villains that they're there to take out is just another group of teenage heroes like them. or teenage anti-heroes anyway. And after it's all said and done, they find out that this group of anti-heroes was actually, in many ways, just another version of themselves, another version of the Deviates. And so one of them says, yeah, that's the thing. We're all mushrooms, being kept in the dark and fed shit. Some of you out there will get that immediately and understand what I mean. Others won't really understand what I mean by that. But that's what we are. We're mushrooms. We're kept in the dark. And we're fed shit. Million troops in total with reserves and all that, plus the president and Congress would have to enact a draft. Carrot Top won't do that. No. Mainly because it'll make the military look weaker. Also, he would never be able to get it through Congress. That's sort of the truth. Definitely stealing that quote? Yeah. We're mushrooms. Kept in the dark and fed shit. Ah.
None shall surpass you.
I got avocado toast. Man, then some big frogs. I don't think I can beat those frogs. Nope. Well, you know, today has been a good day compared to yesterday. I'm back up to where I started yesterday. Damn close. Justice. Here's a great way to understand whether or not you should be worried about any of the stuff happening in the news. This is true. Use the Waffle House Index. Use the Waffle House Index. If Waffle House is closing, be concerned. Until Waffle House closes, don't be concerned. Hey, Venom with the heart and the arrow. Thank you, Venom, my friend. I appreciate you. So this is a real thing. There's actually a real thing called the Waffle House Index. We Floridians know all about it. Now I want a waffle. I just had avocado toast. It was great. So the Waffle House Index is a real thing. And what it says... Yes, I remember that. I remember that lady controlling that chair with her mind. But what the Waffle House Index says is very simple. If Waffle Houses are closing, then that hurricane is a bad thing. And we're all doomed. If the Waffle House doesn't close, you've got nothing to worry about. All right, friends, I actually need to get rolling. I just checked the time. I'm a little behind schedule, not super bad, but I do need to get moving. So, I should be back tomorrow morning. Have you ever been told that you have the exact same voice as Tectone? I haven't. I'll have to look that up. I don't even know who Tectone is. I've been told I've got a great voice for radio. I've also been told I've got a great face for radio. At any rate, friends, I will be back tomorrow morning with more gaming goodness and more fun things and jokes and ha-has and yuck-yucks. And if nothing else, maybe I can provide you a momentary respite from the insanity that is going on in this world. Raptured One, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that. Until then, I am the Sussman, Rick Sussman, your favorite gaming zaddy. Make sure you join the Discord whenever you have the moment. That's where we keep the conversation going. Also, if you're a big Hearthstone fan, it's a good way to find players who want to play games. So if it's the middle of the day and you would love to jump in a game, feel free to jump in on the Discord. Emil, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. And with the heart as well. And Raption one with the heart. Man, we're doing great as I try and wrap the stream up. I see what you guys are doing. It's like a gift-a-thon to keep me from going to work. I mean, that is the end goal, right? Like a gift-a-thon that means that I don't have to go to my regular job anymore. Oh my God, could you imagine? Until then, I am the Sussman, Rick Sussman, your favorite gaming zaddy. Make sure you join the Discord. I will continue the conversation then. We'll talk to you on the Discord, but I'll see you when the sun gets up. Have a tremendous Tuesday.
Well, hey there, oh hello, it's nice to have ya. It's Rick here, but y'all can call me Papa. You could say that I'm a zaddy, but by no means I'm a baddie. Sure, I'll be flexing if I'm winning, but if something's up, we still be vibing, we be twinning. So this is the place for you to be yourself, whether you identify as human or elf. We don't judge if you feel like you're a tree. What matters to us is that you feel free. Though the skills are noobish, the community's wicked. Oh, by the way, we're sponsored by Lord Cricket. And welcome to the Read